Hey everyone. So today I'm going to do a video on how to get the high-tech industry in your city from scratch and also get rid of dirty industry and manufacturing if you want to. So I'll start a new city here and then I'll build it up just like you usually would do a city. I'll start over in this corner. So the important thing with high-tech industry is you need a highly educated population and also a population of rich residents, and then a way to attract the high-tech industry as well through desirability ratings. So I will be showing how to do that here through example, and I will just go with easy mode here to make things faster. So start by putting down the industrial zone. The density doesn't matter, or it has to be either medium or high, but I'll just start with high. That just will attract more people in a smaller area, or more business, I should say. So put that there. I didn't mean to let go yet, but whatever, I'll just keep it like that. Add a little bit more. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna bulldoze all this. I just wasted a lot of money, but it's fine. I don't need it anyway. So I want to put some roads at the edges here. Okay, now let's start laying this down. Yeah, I'll start with that. And then make another one. And then I'm going to put a power plant like way down here, because the early ones in the game cause a lot of pollution, so I'll just keep it away from the city as much as I can. Oh, and also it's always a good idea to make neighboring connections even if you don't have a city on the other side anyway. For some reason it decreases the demand of everything. So always good idea to do that. Then oh yeah, I gotta lay down the power plant over here. Let's go ahead and start with 2. Okay, yeah, both at maximum. And then connect it with some power lines over here. Oh yeah, before I forget, I will put a small fire station right here, so these do not catch on fire, and then we can decrease the funding way down to like that, so they're both in the ring still, so they're both still protected. Okay, time to continue the power line. Okay, I'll drag it to there. And then I will... Oh, the game's actually playing. That's funny, I meant to pause it. Anyway, I'll put a road going through here. And I will start the residential zone over here somewhere. Probably about right here. It has to be somewhat close to the industrial zone, by the way. I think I'll go with 4 rows. Make some more. And then a road here. make a connection here too. Okay, so now I'm just going to be making some roads going from all of these. And in between these, I'll put some commercial zones. Don't usually need too many commercial zones to start with. Oh, I accidentally placed a road here, it looks like. Okay, and then a bit over here, I will go ahead and place some water pumps down. Or just one for now, probably. I don't even bother starting with water towers because they just reach their capacity very quickly, it seems like. We'll go water pump. Put that there. It's good to keep it out of the way of pollution as much as you can. So then I will also need some more power lines over here. Connect that to here and then all the way over here. And then the most important starting things we'll get is a fire station. I feel like these things usually have a bigger range than this. What's going on here? Yeah, for some reason the funding was set down automatically. But yeah, that covers just about everything. And then I'll make a large police station as well. Put that here. It's important to have all the necessities for getting everything right as well. And then I have to add the water pipes, of course. And I'm not going to bother putting the water pipes all the way to the power plants. I find it doesn't really do anything as long as you have a fire station there. I believe if you don't have water going to something, it's more likely to catch on fire, but that never happens when it's covered by a fire station anyway. So yeah, bring water to everything. This is pretty much a necessity for most things in this game past the beginning, high-tech industry included. Drag this down to here, and that looks good for now. So I think I got everything I want for now, and I'm going to press play for a bit and watch everything build up here. Oh, and a fire started. I guess it's just barely not covered over here. Try to extend that range. Yeah, that is unfortunate. dirty industry stuff's also more likely to catch on fire, I believe. Okay, everything's building up pretty well, and we're in a big profit here. Oh, need more water already. That's why I started with a pump. Let's put down another one. Build a few more commercial zones. Oh, and now we need more electricity already. Go down over here. Oh, and there's something I forgot. We'll make a waste energy plant as well. Put that here, and then I will set the funding to this to 0. And this is just so this thing can collect trash and get rid of it. You can't really have high-tech industry if there's trash in your city. It won't work very well. And then add another power plant, of course, because we need another one. Let's make sure the funding is up. Make sure this covers everything here. There we go. Okay, should be all good now. We're running out of water again. Okay, let's check the water pumps. Yeah, that was fast. Okay, let's add another one. Guess I might as well just start with 3 or 2 water pumps, maybe 3, because that was fast. Okay, it looks like that has about reached its peak here with our demand. So the next thing I'll add is a hospital. I need a hospital to attract high-income citizens to work at the high-tech industries, and the hospital only needs to cover a residential zone. So I'll put it about here for now. Well, actually, it'd be best here just in case I decide to expand later. Yeah, about here. And then I'm gonna put the funding's already down, but see how many patients it gets and see how I have to up the funding for that. As you can see, we're already getting more buildings for that. Up the funding. We can have more patients in here. Okay, and then also something that's always amazing to add is some parks. The I believe the flower garden is the best. Typically stick with the medium one. Best as in increases desirability the most and takes up the least space. Flower garden's best for residential zones. So I'll add a few around, like probably do one here, one here, one here, one here. There we go. Each of those costs 20 per month. so not too much. Let's check the hospital again. Looks like we're gonna set to put this to pretty much max. Okay, so now it's time to start adding the good stuff and go with the educational stuff, that is. So the main things you need for getting high-tech industry is first a large elementary school, and I will put that right there. The funding probably does not need to be that high, but we'll see. Set it there for now. And then also a large high school is important. It's like, I'll put this at the edge here and then add a road. So yeah, that will cover everything. Is that covered by the fire station? It should be. Yeah, barely. Okay, so these are the two main things we need. And then also what helps a decent amount is a library branch. And technically we do not need to build the high school right away. We have to wait for people to get educated in the elementary school for a while before they start going to high school, but I'll just put them here both at the same time. So I'll put a library here. And then right now, we can look at the graph here and see that our education is at nothing pretty much. But as we press play, we will see that start to increase, hopefully. And we got up the funding. Not much people are going to the high school yet. And we'll up the funding for the library. Oh my god, a fire again. It's annoying. I'm just gonna build a small fire station over here just to cover this little section. Hopefully, well, that shouldn't happen again anyway. Let's leave the hospital alone for now. So now we're getting some demand for manufacturing because our education is slowly going up. And to get high-tech industry, it's best to have the education level go up to about 160 or higher, maybe around 140 or higher. And that's when you start getting a good demand for high-tech. So at this point, it's mainly a waiting game for the education to go up. You can add colleges and museums too. I find that they don't have nearly as much effect. The main things that you want is the elementary school and the high school. But I will add a college because we can afford it, and I'll put that here. For some reason the college doesn't really have like a range, so I'll just put this here. And then the funding, probably can put that way down. We only got around 200 students, but a capacity for 840 right now, so yeah, We'll leave that. So we can see our education is rapidly growing here. We'll build some more commercial zones while we're waiting here. I believe the more commercial zones you have, that also helps drive high-tech industry. We're also going to add a road going over here. So now we have a huge demand for manufacturing, as we can see, and then dirty industry is going way down. And then we're starting to get some high tech. Let's look at our education. It's going up rapidly, getting past the 120. Check the funding for our schools again. Yeah, the high school is definitely doing good. So yeah, we'll just leave it at that. I guess I can lower this a little bit for now. And then while we're waiting a little bit longer, we will place down some plazas by the commercial areas. There's commercial areas like that. Let's see, where are they? Go in medium plazas. This is supposedly the best for commercial zone areas. So we'll put some of these down. Will attract more business in the area. We're getting a lot of demand for high density, or what's it called, commercial. And that tends to happen as the education also goes up. So to get rid of some pollution, let's see the air pollution here. It's really bad because we got dirty industry over here. So to get rid of dirty industry, we can already see that we have a low demand, but depending on your city and the size and everything, and education in different areas, you might have demand that's decently high for a dirty industry. So to completely get rid of it for sure is to go to the taxes, up the dirty industry tax to 20, and then it'll still be here even though you do that, but the demand will go even down. It's already at the minimum, so it's not going to go down anymore. But what we'll do now is start destroying it, the dirty industry, and then we'll see that manufacturing will probably start moving in as soon as we start destroying this stuff. Destroy the first line here and see what happens. Yeah, now we got a bunch of manufacturing stuff coming in, and this is making our commercial zones grow as well. I'll start destroying these all. It's possible we'll get some high-tech industry growing up in here as well, but not very likely, and it doesn't look like we are getting any, but it's possible since we have some demand for it. So yeah, now we're at the manufacturing phase pretty much here. Oh yeah, it looks like some high-tech industry is popping up already. Yeah, there's some. We'll try to make the entire thing be high-tech industry. So our demand for manufacturing is going down now, since that's being built up. Let's check our schools again, make sure they're well funded. Yeah, they're doing good. See what our education level is at. It's going down again slightly, but I think that's because all the changes going on and new people technically moving into the city. So let's add some more commercial. The high-tech industry likes to be close to commercial zones. So now we see also when we got rid of the dirty industry, our demand for poorer residents is going down, and then we have more manufacturing, so medium wealth demand is going up. And that's what we could expect there. So now we're getting a decent demand for high tech. And generally the high wealth residents are the ones that want to work in high tech. Oh, we're actually losing money right now. That should be remedied soon. Lower some things down if I can. Yeah, this doesn't need to be this high. We don't have enough population for that. Check our power plants real quick. Oh dang, now we can get rid of one of these because dirty industry uses a lot more power. So they'll save us $250 a month. Yeah, I would probably get rid of another one. We'll just keep it at that. Okay, let's see the education. Getting above 160, that's good. And now all the low wealth people are moving out and the high wealth are moving in. Let's see if we can increase the desirability over here for high wealth residents some. Let's look at this here. Oh, the desirability is already pretty good actually. We'll just keep it at that. So we can start to get the high tech in now. We may just not have enough people here to work in all these areas we have filled in, but that's all right. And then one thing we should look at, we have the demand, but do we have the desirability? So go over here and look at high tech, and then we can see kind of red over here in certain places, and that's mainly because of pollution. manufacturing puts off some pollution, but not nearly as much as dirty industry does. And then one thing we can do to decrease or increase desirability for high tech is add in some medium parks or flower gardens or something like that. And then we can see the desirability is a bit higher over here just because when these sprung up, they're farther away from pollution, these high-tech industries. And then everything else near these high-tech industries will have a bit higher desirability. But anyway, I'll start by putting some flower gardens down. I think I can just put one every other row here. Maybe I'll do it like that. We can see the desirability increased a lot just by doing that, even though there's still pollution. So now let's get rid of the rest of the manufacturing. Tax it to hell again. Put this at 20%. We could even put high-tech industry at 7% if we want to, but it's not really necessary. Oh yeah, it was probably a bad idea to place parks before bulldozing everything, but it's alright. It's kind of annoying to bulldoze everything when there's like a park there like that, but try to go around them. Let's get rid of all the manufacturing stuff in here. Some high-tech stuff popping up around here, but try to avoid it. Can't tell what this building is. That's high-tech. Okay, we'll leave that. But even if you destroy some of the high-tech stuff, it's not a big deal because it'll spring back up. Yeah, I'll get rid of this stuff too and this stuff. Avoid the parks. Let me check some of this stuff. High tech. Yeah, let's get rid of this here. Let's not get rid of everything right away. We'll keep some of this over here. And then now some more high tech should spring up over here. We see we have desirability for it and demand. And then manufacturing demand is in negative now. So you can see right here. So let's watch it spring up hopefully. Okay, nice. I think a few manufacturing things did spring up just because the demand wasn't as low as it could be yet since the tax just took effect. But just get rid of these things again. I saw this, but maybe that's the only thing really. Then we'll start bulldozing the next row here. Okay, let's see if some more things spring up. High-tech demand's going down. We just don't have enough people with high education. But we'll get some more. And that might be about all we can get with the demand we have here. So I'll just leave the other manufacturing stuff up at the side. So we wanted more high-tech. We would just need to add more population in. Yeah, it looks like mostly everything here is from the high-tech industry. Don't see anything else. Now let's check the air pollution and just see what that looks like. Got barely any here. Might be something left over around here. Oh yeah, here's a manufacturing thing. I'll destroy that, but nothing might pop up in its place since we don't have any demand. That might have been causing the last of the pollution there. Yeah, so there we go. When we got rid of that, all of our low wealth residents kind of abandoned the city, so now we only have the high wealth ones. But that's the sacrifice you have to make if you want only high tech. So yeah, that's just about how you do it. Get an education of around 160 by adding in high schools and elementary schools and maybe a library. And then increase the desirability in the industrial zone by getting rid of some pollution, dirty industry, and then adding in a few parks, and you should be able to easily get some high tech zones. And it's as simple as that. Well, everyone, thanks for watching. Hope it helped you all.